What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Janibek Alimkhanuly versus Vincenzo Gualtieri, and this was a 12-rounder for the unified WBO and IBF middleweight championship of the world. And this fight was Saturday, October 14th from the Fort Bend Epicenter in Rosenberg, Texas. And this fight was broadcasted on ESPN, ESPN Plus, or on the ESPN app. And in this fight, Vincenzo Gualtieri was dominated, clearly was outmatched in this one. And that's really the reason why no one really knew who he was. He wasn't that high level, just had that fight with Esquiva Falcao, square knockdown, got the victory there, but was completely no match for Kazakh-style Janibek Alimkhanuly. And Alimkhanuly dominated him. Battered him, stopped him in 6, and is now the unified WBO and IBF middleweight champion of the world. So very, very good turn of events here for Alimkhanuly. 15-0 with 10 knockouts. Gualtieri drops to 21-1 with 7 KOs. Just to break this fight down round by round, I had it 50-45 for Alimkhanuly after 5 leading up to the stoppage. The first round in this one was a bit of a feel-out round. Gualtieri was moving around, trying to find his distance. And Janibek gave him the round because he was just firing 1-2s on him. Gualtieri wasn't doing much back. But then rounds 2 and 3, and also round 4, it looked like Gualtieri was just in there surviving. He was running around the ring, not really throwing much back. Janibek was just picking him apart easily. Gualtieri's eyes started to swell a bit. He started to get some black eyes. I believe on both eyes. His face started swelling a bit. Was looking not good for him. And then in the 5th round, Gualtieri was hurt very bad late with a good uppercut. And then in round number 6, where the fight ended, Vincenzo Gualtieri was wobbled twice. Once by a right hand that wobbled him backwards. Then again by a right hand, and the referee almost stopped it. Then Janibek jumped in for the kill. Gualtieri was on the ropes, threw some more combinations, and the referee stepped in and stopped the fight. So a very solid win here for Janibek Alimkhanuly. And this goes into question, what is next for him? He's 15-0, the unified world champion at middleweight, and he's very, very good. I know he had sort of a lackluster fight against Denzel Bentley, but I think that was just sort of an off night for him. And I think that he's just one of the best middleweights in the world right now. And middleweight is sort of a dire division. We had the best guys move up or retire, Triple G. He hasn't fought in a while, and I don't really know if he's going to continue on fighting. Furthermore, Canelo Alvarez obviously at 68, Andrade at 68, all these guys moving up. It's just very interesting to see what could be next for him. Jamal Charlo, the WBC champion, not really much from him. Hasn't fought since 2021. It's just really a tied-up division. And the WBA champ, Erislandy Lara, hasn't fought in a while as well, since May of 2022. And it doesn't really look like he's really going to be fighting in huge fights. I mean, obviously, we'd want to see Janibek become a 3-belt champ, but I don't really think that could be next for him. For Janibek, we could see him face someone within the top 15 of his new belt of the IBF. We could see him fight someone top 15 by the IBF or top 15 by the WBO in his next fight. But as for Gualtieri, I don't really think we're ever going to see him at the big, big stage again. I know he defeated Esquiva Falcao, but it's still a very, very good win. He might still be at the edge of the top 10, just inside it, because that is still a very good win over Falcao. But I mean, it's just very hard to say what could be next for him. I mean, for him, I'd really think he's going to go back to Germany, get some easy wins, not really do much, and I don't really think he's going to get that big opportunity again. Possibly if he gets another decent win, but I really don't know. So overall, Janibek Alimkhanuly dominates Vincenzo Gualtieri, stopping him in 6 to become the unified WBO and IBF middleweight champion. And again, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.